Greetings, yogis. Namaste. Thank you all so much for tuning in to Tina Diana Yoga. Today is all about giving our wrists some love. So I want to share with you some of my favorite exercises for stretching and strengthening the wrists. So we're going to get right into it. So meet me in all fours and take a moment to stack your wrists right under your shoulders and your knees right under your hips. Point the toes behind you, really anchor through the toenails there and the tops of the feet, and then spread your palms wide, really rooting through each of your finger pads. We're going to start with some traditional cat-cow here. So you're going to drop the belly on the breath in, lift your tailbone, lift your gaze. And on the breath out, press into the earth, hollow out through the belly, draw the chin in towards the chest. And then inhale, slowly shape-shift your way back into that cow, belly drops, arch the spine. And then breathe out, press away from the earth here as you hollow out and round into yourself for cat. Let's take that 2 more times in your own time, your own rhythm. See if you can keep connecting the finger pads into the ground deeply. Even right here, right, being careful not to dump all the weight into the wrists. And then this might be enough, or you might come up on your fingertips for a minute, so tenting the fingers, and then continue rolling through cat-cow. So tented hands like this are awesome to alleviate any sort of pressure on the wrist, but also for strengthening our hands and the lock in our hands, hasta, bandha, for any sort of arm balance, or anything where we're on our hands, downward facing dog, you name it. Just roll through it a couple more times. Adding a slight whisper back of the throat for Ujjayi. And then on your next breath in, come back to a neutral spine, flatten out your palms. And then you're going to swivel your left fingertips so that they're facing your left knee. Okay, so you're opening here through the back of the wrist of your left hand, and then start to make some circles here. It doesn't matter which way you circle first. You can close your eyes, maintain that flat back as you circle it. And keep engaging the finger pads into your yoga mat, especially finger pads of the left hand, even though that hand is reversed. And then go the opposite way with the circles. See if you can soften the face a little bit, the place between the eyebrows, the jaw. And then gently make your way back to center, shoulders over wrists. Stay with me. You're going to swivel your left shin a little bit out to the left. And then bring your right foot, right heel in line with your left knee. And you're going to slowly draw the hips forward as you reach the right arm up. Oh my goodness. See if you can maintain some balance here, angling and drawing the tail down the right leg towards the right heel. And then take a moment to roll out your right wrist while you're here. Why not? Circle it one direction. Circle it the other. Breathe into your left wrist. Draw the belly in, knit in the low ribs. Inhale, reach the right arm long over the right ear. Lean back into your right shoulder blade. And then gently square yourself back off. Bring both of your knees under your hips. And then flip your left palm back to its regularly scheduled program. And then flip your right fingertips so they're reaching towards your right knee. And then again, make those circles in one direction. Grip the finger pads into the ground. And then pause, reverse the direction of your circles. Be nice and easy about it. And see if you can come to center and keep the right hand as it is, swiveling the right shin a little bit, about 45 degrees out to the right, like a kickstand. Then lengthen your left leg long, left heel in line with right knee. And then begin to slowly bring your left hand up towards the sky. Draw your hips forward and your belly button in. And then roll out your top wrist. And then roll it in the opposite direction. And stay really solid through the back leg. And your next breath in, see if you can reach the left arm long over the left ear. Lean back. And then breathe out to slowly, gently come back to center, knees under the hips. Flip your right palm forward again. And then you want to flip both palms so that you're resting there on the back of the hand, both of the fingertips towards the knees. Spread your palms wide here. So even though they're turned upside down, we want wide hands. Take a breath in here. Keep your shoulders organized over your wrists. Then as you breathe out, just slowly lean back. So you probably won't have to go very far in order to feel something here. So see if you can just be with the feels. And then breathe in to come back to center, shoulders over wrists. And then breathe out, gently draw your sit bones back towards your heels, as if you're sitting back for child's pose, but you're definitely not going to make it, right? Come back to center. Breathe out, lean back. Come to center. One more, lean it back. Come to center. This time on the breath out, see if you can squeeze your hands into a fist, even your thumbs. It's going to be a little intense. And then breathe in, flatten the palm out. And then breathe out, see if you can make a fist. Ooh. Then breathe in, flatten it out. Let's take just two more like this. Breathe out, making a fist. Get those thumbs in there. And then inhale, flatten out. One more, make that fist. And then flatten it out. From here, fingertips flip back forward. Sit back onto your heels in Vajrasana. So bring your knees to touch here. Bring a prayer to your heart. Soften the shoulder heads down away from the ears. Lengthen the tail down towards the earth and the crown of the head up towards the sky. Breathe in here. Circle your arms up. Catch a prayer overhead. See if you can lift your drishti a little bit, your gaze. And then breathe out. Prayer to the heart. Bring the right palm on top of the left palm, resting right on your heart center there. And then from here, we're just something slightly funky. You're going to face your fingers in towards you, fingers down, your wrists are crossed. You're turning your prayer inside out. And then you're lifting it up. See if you can bend and widen the elbows. Press the palms against one another. Wrists are crossed. Elbows drag back. And then breathe out. See if you can flex the palms as the arms circle around by the sides. And then gather the prayer back into your heart center. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale, circle the arms out and up. Catch a prayer overhead. And then breathe out, prayer to your heart, left palm on top of your right palm, everything right on top of your heart. And then turn your prayer inside out. Inhale, reach it up, bend and widen the elbows, draw them back. And then breathe out, flex the palms as the arms circle down. Prayer at the heart. Just two more. Inhale, circle the arms up. Catch a prayer. Exhale, prayer to the heart here. Right palm over left. Turn the prayer inside out on the breath in. Get expansive with it. And then exhale, flex the palms, circle it back to heart center. Just one more. Inhale, circle the arms out and up. Catch a prayer. Exhale, prayer to your heart. Left palm on top of the right. Inhale, turn the prayer inside out. Reach it up, reach it back. And then exhale, flex the palms, prayer to your heart. From here, travel back to all fours. We're gonna do a little exercise, another one to strengthen the wrists here. So it's going to be a lift up, so your finger pads stay rooted, and then you're going to lift the heel of the hand there, so the part of the hand closest to the wrist, just a little bit. So you're between a flat palm and a tented palm, and then you're going to drop it back down, right, on the breath in, and then breathing out, lifting the heel of the hand. Breathe in, drop it down. So keep that going for yourself. We won't need very many of these to feel it. See if you can catch 3 more. Whew. And then sit back for another moment. Shake out your wrists. Just shake it, shake it, shake it. And then come back all fours on the breath in. Press down through the finger pads. Tuck the toes, and then exhale, pull your hips up and back for downward facing dog. So you want to really press down through the finger pads, and then find a little lift through the wrist there, a little lift through the heel of the hand. Gather the belly in and up, so engage Uddiyana Bandha here to find some lightness. Ears in line with arms. Heels being encouraged down towards the ground. Inhale, lift the heels as high as you can. Draw the shoulders over the wrists. Plank pose. Engage the thighs. Get long from heels to crown. Breathe. Stay engaged, finger pads into the earth. Take another breath in here. Breathe out. Lift through the belly. Lift the heels. Pull the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Soften the heels down, chin in. And then inhale, lift the heels. Travel forward, shoulders over wrists. Reach the heels back. Exhale, lift the heels, lift the belly, come back down, dog. Let's do one more like that. Inhale, roll it forward, plank, get long. Exhale, pull it up and back, downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, lift the belly. You might even tense your fingertips here as you walk the hands back to meet your feet. And then take a moment here to bend the knees quite a bit. And then bring your hands underneath your feet for gorilla pose so that your toes are meeting your wrist creases there. And then keep a bend in the knees in this gorilla pose for today and just focus on kneading. Yeah, it's like you're kneading your toes here into the wrists. So your toes are giving your wrists a little massage, your hands even a little massage. Let your head hang a bit, back of the neck gets long. Just keep loving your hands and your wrists up here for a couple moments. Experimenting. And then gently release the hands from under the feet. Interlace the hands behind your back. See if you can get the heel of the hands there to meet. And then allow your head to fall. Allow the arms to float into extension overhead. Inhale, see if you can keep your hands interlaced, lift and lengthen the spine. See if you can look forward. And then exhale, melt back into your legs. Let's do that 2 more times. It can be a bend in the knees, right? Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Soften the head. Inhale, lift and lengthen. This time, swing your arms all the way up. Come up to stand. Catch your prayer overhead. And then breathe out, prayer to your heart. Arms by your sides. Stand tall, Tadasana. Lengthen the tail down towards the earth, the crown towards the sky. And then take a moment here to tee the arms out to the sides and just play with drawing the thumbs forward, down, and then back. So you're internally rotating here, your shoulders and your arms. And then reverse it, draw your thumbs forward, up, and back. And then again. Thumbs down and back, thumbs up and back. Just one more like this. Thumbs down and back, thumbs up and back. And then from here, grab opposite elbows behind your back and pin the shoulders behind you. And just take a couple sacred moments here to feel that opening across the chest, the shoulders. And then if you like to play with reverse namaskar, reverse prayer, you can gently bring the fingertips to touch here along the back so that the pinky fingers, outer edges of them, are grazing your spinal cord, and then pressing the palms into one another, even the thumbs there. Draw the elbows back, and you get a nice stretch there through your wrists. Find 3 more cycles of breath wherever you're at. And then gently release, shake out the hands, shake out the wrists. Tadasana, take a deep breath in here, fill up the lungs, ribcage expands. And then open your mouth, cleansing breath out. Soften the shoulders. And you're done, my friends. I hope your wrists feel loved and strong and stretched. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.